Good Friday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this June 24th. The weekend is here. A bumpy ride last night for some of you with the severe weather that moved through. Not that many reports of damage, although there were some reports of trees down and some power outages. We did have a tornado warning that was in the Smiths Grove area last evening, but it did not produce a tornado. It did produce a little bit of damage. This was mostly a radar-indicated situation where we could pretty clearly see that there was rotating winds inside that storm, but that rotation never made it down to the ground. So as a precautionary measure, the Weather Service issued a tornado warning for that area, and it got pretty rough. The winds, the rain, the lightning was incredible. I mean, it was consistent, just constant lightning flashes, and it was a pretty good light show for a while last night with all the heat, the humidity, the available moisture. But I think what saved us from having any rougher weather was the fact that it was after dark when those storms got here, and that negated or reduced that chance of getting any worse than what we did. But now things are starting to improve. All the thunderstorms have moved into Tennessee. And we're going to see the passage of a cold front today that's going to bring in some less humid air for much of the weekend. At least it's, even though it's still going to be warm, it's not going to feel as humid. 95 was the official high temperature yesterday in Bowling Green. We almost made that 97. That 95 is probably the third hottest day so far this year. And that happened just after 3 o'clock at the Bowling Green Airport. 88 is the average high, so we were 7 degrees above average. 72 was our low, 66 the average low, so we were 6 degrees above average. 1 year ago, we had a high of 93 and a low of 77 back in 2015. And at the Bowling Green Airport, we picked up 91 hundredths of an inch of rain, but there were some locations, of course, that picked up a lot more, like 1 to 2 inches of rain with some of the stronger thunderstorms as they came through. We had several flood advisories and a couple of flash flood warnings. That now puts us at 2.38 for the month of June. We're behind by just 9/10 of an inch of rain, less than an inch behind for the month of June. And year to date, that puts us behind by a little bit over 3.5 inches, about 3 6/10 or so. All right, today, as I mentioned, skies will become partly sunny. Still a few clouds around this morning, but it will become also less humid. Even though we're going to get up to near 90 today, it will feel better with a northwest wind at 8. Tonight, mainly clear. Some areas of patchy fog developing, especially where we picked up rain, and a low of 69. For Saturday, nice, mostly sunny, not as humid, still on the warm to almost hot side, 92, but it will feel like 92 and it won't feel like 102. That's the difference. Sunday, we'll see another system rolling in with yet more showers and thunderstorms, hot and humid as a warm front passes through the area. We'll see a high of 94, and yes, the humidity will be back with that chance of showers. Same goes for Monday. Both days, rain chance at 40%, but as I've mentioned before, just because there's a low chance of rain doesn't mean that has anything to do with how hard it will rain. And with the moisture, the humidity coming back, some of the rainfall could be heavy, and we could be looking at more possible strong storms Sunday, Monday. High on Monday at 92. Cold front passes Tuesday morning, and a return to sunshine and refreshingly cooler and less humid air. We're going to say about 88 for a high on Tuesday. Wednesday, mostly sunny, 85. By Thursday of next week, a chance of a shower thunderstorm with a high of just 84. So this is going to be a nice change by the middle of next week, an overall air mass change, and that we will not only cool down, but we'll also have a lot less humidity once we get past the thunderstorms on Sunday and Monday. Now, the outlook for next Friday, which is July 1st, and we get into the 4th of July weekend, it looks somewhat unsettled, but we'll just have to wait and see. That's a long way off still, and a lot could change in the forecast between now and then. In the meantime, have a great weekend, and God bless you. Thank you so much for listening. Know the weather before it knows you. Have a great day. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, 11 a.m. on midday. Streaming live to the WBKO app and WBKO.com. And then this afternoon, join me for my radio show at Classic Hits, Sam 100.7 between 3 and 7 p.m.